What is going on to you, Capricorns? Hopefully, y'all are having a good day. So, for you, Capricorns, you actually have the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and then you, Capricorns, also have the King of Swords. So, what I'm seeing here for you is, so there's a sense of you, Capricorns. You have some people trying to offer you help, trying to get all up in, you know what I mean, in your sour flour, as my mom would say. Um, Trying to get it in your business. And you Capricorns may just be intending on actually handling your business yourself. So, but at the same time, there's a lot of people, like I said before, being attracted to you, coming around. You're very popular around this time. Popularity is the word for you. And so because of that, you pretty much have a lot of people interested in you and trying to help you out. But a lot of you Capricorns very much know that no, you're going to do this on your own. You're going to stay focused and you're going to handle your business because you're not expecting other people to do anything for you. And you shouldn't. That's how you get people to do things for you. Is to not expect it and to handle your business truly on your own, and people will follow you. And so the situation with that is that the King of Swords represents how a lot of you actually might not even feel very festive, as far as you're feeling festive, but you may not actually care to really socialize per se, right? Like, what I mean when I say, I mean like you'll socialize, but you're not really, like I said, you're not expecting other people to do the job for you. You don't really care if they actually reach out and try to help you, because it's not a matter of you being upset with them. It's a matter of you just intended on handling your business and staying and moving forward. And then you have the Scorpio energy and the Justice card for you Aquarius. So it's funny. You're just paying attention to how things are funny, because now that you Capricorns don't necessarily really need a whole lot of help, and you're in a position to help other people, and it's funny because people are now trying to offer you even more help. And it's the truth. So the situation for that is that, my loves, the situation for that is what's going on here for you is that a lot of you, very much so, you're doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing. You're handling your business. You're doing your thing. Then you have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So this Queen of Swords right here represents how and then you have the Justice. You Capricorns know what it is that y'all are doing. Other people don't know what they're doing, in the sense that, let me explain myself. In the sense that they know that they want to be around you and hang out with you and be good with you. A lot of you Capricorns, like I said, you're not really anticipating it. You Capricorns are just handling your business, and you're not really too worked up about if someone is going to help you or not. You're going to remain focused on doing what it is that you got to do. And so that's what it is that you do. It's not really, you know what I mean? You're not really making it more of like a big deal than what it actually is the point that I'm making, right? It's not that you are upset with others at all. What it's about is that you're just like, it's just another day, right? Like, time to handle our business, right? It's not against anyone else. It's just that you're just focused on doing what you got to do. A regular degular day, right? Handling your business. But the thing is that, like I said before, people love winners, right? Because you Capricorns are actually going out and accomplishing the things that you're doing. And, you Capricorns are getting done what it is that you want to get done. Pulling yourself up, bringing yourself up, dressing better. That's one of the first things that you do when you start making more money, is that you dress better. And then not only that too, but also you start eating the things that you wanted to eat that you never really had an opportunity to do, right? I've talked about this before, that in my childhood, all I would do was just drink milk, pretty much. Drink milk, drink your water, of course, drink my water, and pretty much eat fish when I was old enough to eat edible things, right? As far as solid foods, eat fish. That's all it is that we had. So one of my earliest memories being that young was eating fish a lot, and it prepared differently, right? Like fish soup, fried fish, baked fish. I mean, any kind of fish that you can think of. I didn't get the tunas until much later. You know what I'm saying? Tunas and salmon and all that. I didn't get the tunas and the salmon until much, much later. You dig what I'm saying? Until much later in life, till like 6, 7 years old. You dig what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that, this is just another day in the office for you Capricorns. And you Capricorns love the direction of where your life is going, because you're doing it on your own. You're actually doing it, of course, with a little bit of help. You all do it with a little bit of help, right? Myself included, I can't lie. But at the same time, for the most part, you're doing it on your own for the most part. And so, there's confidence that comes with that, because you Capricorns are accustomed to doing a lot on your own. And then you have the Queen of Swords, which right here represents, like, you even have like a lot of people giving you a little bit of a difficult time, talking trash, maybe even trying to make themselves into like adversarial energy with you. Excuse me, all. But the thing about it is, a lot of that though really is about their admiration for you, and how it is that they looking at you like they got to do something on their own, because if they don't, they got to do something on their own, because if they don't, it's a situation where you can end up getting all the glory, right? Those type of jealous-minded individuals. But what it really actually is admiration. So if you have people around you who's kind of being adversarial to you, right? What's happening here is that they really like you, but the situation with them is they see themselves as not doing anything. And so they see you Capricorns as taking over pretty much everything and doing your thing, because you doing what it is that you're doing, right? Like you getting up and you handling your business. I mean, when I wasn't making any money at all and I was flat broke, I was just working. I was just doing this YouTube thing for free up until I can get monetization. And then building yourself up, right? We do what it is that we got to do. We pay our bills. Right? We do what it is that we ultimately have to do with it. We can't just sit down and not do anything for the rest of our life and just look to other people to do everything for us. And I'm saying us, even though I'm not a Capricorn, but I do have a lot of Capricorn placements in my birth chart, as a matter of fact. And so the situation with that is the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands right here for you Capricorns. Once again, it speaks to how, and so the situation with that is that, again, the Ten of Pentacles, they want to be with you. Even though they may appear to be adversarial and giving you a difficult time, they actually want to be with you. It's just that they don't want to admit to themselves that either they like you, they either like you as a friend, they admire you, or they find you to be romantically interesting in that regard, and they like you a lot. And so the situation with that, I like these. The situation with that is that the Six of Wands, however, represents you're not even necessarily focusing on that, even though you may see it, or now you know about it for sure. But maybe even before, maybe you didn't see it. But even though you did see it or you didn't see it is irrelevant, because a lot of you Capricorns are still moving forward and doing your thing, which is not a problem. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon card right here. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Moon card is all about. And since that's the case, what's happening here is that for you Capricorns, lower my seat a little bit, but for you Capricorns, a lot of you are just going to give your focus towards yourself and continue to fix up a lot of the things that you need to fix up. 100%. When we're at the bottom, we put a lot of things off because we're not in a position to actually address it. And then when we are finally in a position to address it, that's exactly what it is that we spend our time doing. So 100, I definitely feel that. So from what it is that I'm seeing right here for you Capricorns, I'm honestly seeing that once again, this is a journey, and it always has, but even more so, this is a journey for you Capricorns. This is a journey about how it is that you Capricorns went from nothing or close to nothing, and you waited and you kept your mouth shut, and you handling your business now because certain doors are opening. And it's a beautiful thing, honestly. It's one of the greatest stories in the world ever told, because to know that you legitimately came from scratch, you literally came from like nothing, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you came from scratch. You came from wherever. You came from whatever scratch is for you, right? Because we all have different scratches. But whatever scratch is for you, whatever rock bottom is for you, and for you to actually do it for yourself. You're making, I want you Capricorns to understand that you're making a lot of people proud, regardless of whatever it is that you think it is. You're making a lot of people proud. I hope you know that, for real, for real. Because the reason why it is that I'm saying that in the first place is because you Capricorns are in a position where the people who really knew that you can handle your business, they're actually seeing the fact that you Capricorns are doing it more so on your own, and you're more independent, right? In the sense that like, not that you are basically looking at them a certain kind of way, but independent in the aspect of you actually are in a position to get up and do it for yourself and do your own thing. And that's exactly what it is that you Capricorns are doing. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Michael, Five of Raphael, Two of Gabriel, Page of Gabriel, Page of Michael, to clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So that's my point right there, because the Eight of Michael, the Five of Raphael, and the Two of Gabriel, again, like the Eight of Michael represents, they see you doing your thing, but they're acting adversarial to you, when in actuality, if it's family members, they love you. If it's friends, what I'm saying, they're a little bit afraid at the fact that you Capricorns may not necessarily have the time to because you gotta understand, like, jealousy a lot of the times and envy it's not based in reality. It's not based in reality, common sense at all. And so what's going on here is that they think that you'll leave them behind, when all it is that they need. So this is their version of keeping up. And so the Five of Raphael and the Two of Gabriel right here speaks to how you Capricorns are also, they kind of regret it. So all the adversarial behavior that they're giving to you, they kind of regret the fact that they're doing it, because they just don't know what's coming over them, basically. Like, they're just afraid that you Capricorns won't have any more time to talk to them anymore. And the Two of Gabriel represents they want to stay in connection with you. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. And then you have the Page of Gabriel and the Page of Michael. They know that you doing your thing is a long journey. And again, that time that you Capricorns will have with them, it's slowly but surely dwindling down because of the fact that you have things to do for yourself. And then you have the Page of Michael, right? So the Page of Michael right here represents how this is a situation where, so they figure that their version of keeping up with you is by getting your attention, by being adversarial with you. So this is what this is what it is that I'm saying when I say that a lot of the times when you think people are being adversarial with you, and they are, I'm not going to take that away from you. They still kind of like you though, right? It's just that a lot of us don't really make the connection that, hey, maybe the person who called you big head, maybe that's a term of endearment. Maybe that's maybe that's an innuendo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube channel to 100K. I'm at 24,300 and change. Would really appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Also, too, please come through and get a personal reading from me, or buy my clothing, or get the books that I have on Amazon. All of that is in the comment section below in the Linktree link. Pick out whichever one you like, and I always try my best to give top quality. Also, too, I have an app coming out as well within the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna the app, pretty much you can download it right successfully for $1. I would like to see all of my subscribers really support it. Really play it, give it a try. This is a game that I really wanted to do for a long time, and it really, I've been brainstorming about it for years, actually, for about 5 years, right, since 2020. And to see it actually come into fruition is an amazing thing. And I really want y'all to really go out and support. It's literally $1. It's 99 cents. And would really appreciate it if you would give it a chance, play it. Let me know what it is that you think about the video game. It's an app, though. But that's it for now.